And there is a sacred and divine frequency of unconditional love undulating in a wave form that flows through in and out, permeates the space. All that are now collected in this eternal now through the heart and the mind in a singularity of higher service to the divine. In this emanating peace, coming from the Azi Shalom, the heavenly peace, the higher peace, now begins from the highest of the Azaluth world, descend into the resonant field of this sacred space, held by the children of light upon the earth who have not forgotten, and with the ever-increasing vibratory contributions of the most radiant ones from all streams of consciousness, all coming for the vastness of the cosmic waters, coming in a unified field for a specific purpose, intention, and experience. And we say to you, beloveds, that in this moment has been a pre-planned agreement coming from the hearts and minds of so many that are in service of a promise, that are in service of an agreement. And it is in this unified field of an ancient memory still resonant in the hearts and minds of many, coming together at a divinely appointed time. And in this convergence of the multiplicity and the many layers of yourselves of individuals, but also as this divine collective that has come together to support and to come together as a family of light, all programmed in their unique gifts and contribution in this time. Coming most certainly in the three density world as the children of light upon the earth who have not forgotten, but also too on the many layers of expression of the Adam Kadmon that resides in other frequencies. In addition to that, in the understanding of the complexity of who and what and how creation is, that even at the highest levels, it is the unknowable. But we could say this to you, that you play a most crucial role at a crucial time. That it is in these many streams of consciousness that come together under the Adam Kadmon that plays a most significant role, most certain for the planet Earth, known by many names, but way beyond her. And as she is a nexus point for other celestial bodies of consciousness that moves around great suns, we will tell you not only for your sun, the great Helios Vesta, but the suns that revolve around the other suns, and so on and so forth, as they make their turn around the most beautiful galaxy that you call the Milky Way. And so indeed, beloveds, not only do you affect an effect by your choice, the frequency, the outcomes, and the trajectories of your own Earth Mother, but you also impact the trajectories, the outcomes, the future creations of other celestial consciousness, of which you have made promises, agreements, understanding. Why? Because of your capacity to hold unconditional love. Indeed, we will say to you, beloveds, that not all beings can reach that level of coming from that higher quantum of unconditional love, even though most certainly it is a potential, but there are not all beings that have the capacity, but we say to you that you do, that the Adam Kadmon, the divine human, has the higher heart, the sacred heart, the holy heart of compassion. It is indeed the sacred tabernacle, the inner sanctuary that holds the ever flaming of the creator of all creations. We remind you, beloveds, that you hold this fire within you. Hold this fire within you. And we say to you now, beloveds, that you have been the caretakers of this flame upon this planet and many others. The caretaker of this illumined flame that you have within your sacred temple. It is now, the time has come, in the higher frequencies that are now beginning to integrate heaven and earth, and the heavens and the celestial bodies, like many earths, beginning to raise in their vibration, held in the hearts of unconditional love and compassion as that fire blazes now more radiantly and more abundantly, ever fanned by the children of light who have not forgotten, and have the children of light on many planetoids, on many, many reality bites, but most certainly, beloveds, it is the children of light upon the sacred earth, the sacred Gaia, the sacred Terra, who plays such a crucial role. And indeed, it is she and the children of the light who have come into the densest of densities, for their role is important because it is bringing the lowest of the densities, the lowest of the vibrations, to bring and raise them. And so choosing to come into a world of form, into a three-dimensional density, and to bring on and inhabit in a earth suit. To do this is the greatest compassion and service and the truest form of who you are and what you did and what you do. So we are here to remind you, to ignite you, and to trigger you into the powerful beings that you are. Indeed, beloveds, you are the true Elohims, the true co-creators. Because as you serve in this capacity of unconditional love, to raise the frequency of your Earth Mother, taken on her body to do so, raising it through the acceleration of your own electron spin within your atomic and subatomic levels, because of the resonant field and entanglement of all other creations connected to the sacred earth. You raise the vibrations, and in resonant fields affect the electron spin in other fields of consciousness. We say to you, beloveds, if you were to know and to understand the new thought forms of new creations are being seeded, and you impact how that creation unfolds. Indeed, beloveds, you bring in the illumination of the radiance of the upper worlds, the paradise worlds, the crystalline worlds, the worlds of Shambhala and peace and perfect balance. You hold that imprint in the flame that is within you. And it is this flame that now begins to become more stronger and radiant within you and catches fire to all the tribe of light, the celestial agreements, the celestial planning and programming and timing, coming into this special singularity for the most important of missions, purpose, and service. For creation, the evolution of that is continual and never ending. And so you, as being the creator gods that you are, coming into the awareness that your thoughts create, that your opening and the illumination of your flame of the eternal creation, that is pervasive, emanating from you into seedlings of creation. So we remind you, beloveds, of who you are and the power that you hold, and that the time has come to purify and clear all those energetics that would impede you in any way. So we encourage you on your journey of healing, on your journey of questing, searching, making knowable the unknowable, expanding, evolving. And as you do, beloveds, you become aware that your family of light always has been with you in the other realms of frequency and consciousness, now ready to interconnect, intermingle in a communion of a singularity of the quantum ascension of so many life forms, consciousness. Indeed, for many who have come into this world of illusion, into the world of Maya, into the world of distortion and forgetfulness, it has taken step by step, many times baby steps, to begin to unfold. For if it was done immediately and readily, in the world of form would not be able to be comprehended or embraced. For the illusion and the forgetfulness is that strong. But we say to you, you are here, but that flame has always been strong in you. So now, beloveds, as we come together in the illumination of the flame that burns brightly within your sacred temple, we see here now the Azi Shalom, the heavenly peace that surrounds you and all the radiant ones, creating this platform for the and it is in this moment in this time of choice, as the children of light have come together in all streams of consciousness, in a singularity, to bring forth the quantum leap into the new golden age, a new ascension, a new creation, a seedling beginning to form new worlds, creating peace and balance, bringing up the vibration for those who have forgotten to remember the divine sacred in-birth of the divine calling back. And so we breathe the sacred in-breath and out-breath, even as our consciousness expands and moves, as we are in a multidimensional, multifaceted ability to do everything at once. And so as we move in consciousness, as the physical body breathes the sacred in-breath and out-breath, as we move in all directions, we now see this sacred planet, Gaia, Earth. We see her now in an emanation of our heart flame, embracing her. She is on fire with our love, of compassion and unconditional love. And this fire spreads throughout her entire physical, mental, emotional bodies and all 7 expressions of her. This fire begins to burn any miscreations, blockages, and distortions, bringing clarity and purity as the original Genesis, the original Eden tree. And so the clarity of the tree of life, interconnected with the many branches and trees throughout the cosmos, becomes reconnected, interconnected, clearly beginning in a new creation, a new quantum leap into a new age, moving forward by the children of light upon the earth who have not forgotten. In the myriad of radiant ones coming together in this moment. Yes, we would say to you, it is the divine Adam Kadmon, the flame, the eternal flame, the illumination of the divine held in the hearts of the Adam Kadmon, the divine human, calling forth all that to come into a singularity once again in the creation of a new. See clearly, beloveds, in your spiritual eye, the illumination of the fire that you hold, combined with the family of light in all dimensions and all realms. Feel the energy that comes in through here right now in this ancient mission, purpose, and agreement to bring forth the new golden age, remembering and triggering in all dimensions, in all realms, in all expressions, the fire upon this great spiritual fire in and through the sacred earth and all her expressions, moving through all of her kingdoms, in all of her elements, in all of her expressions. This illumined fire, indestructible, connected to the source of all that is, in its brilliance, cleaning, clearing, organizing, reconstructing, realigning into the higher tree of life. New branches and leaves forming, moving, expanding, being held by the light, the children of light upon the earth, and the tribe of light who has come to work with them. Breathe the sacred holy in-breath and out-breath as it fans the fire of this sacred flame. Move it in all directions throughout the earth and beyond the earth, moving into the celestial bodies that evolve and revolve around the great sun of Helios Vesta, beyond and into the sun, into the planetoids and celestial bodies, the celestial bodies of the past, the present, and the future, all in one. Moving into the sun, behind the sun, behind the sun, and all the streams of consciousness and expressions of life felt by this mighty fire. The fire bringing back the cosmic memory, burning away illusion, delusion, burning away the disconnections and reconnecting once again the higher branches of the tree of life, the higher Eden tree, the original Genesis, coming back into great alignment. Hold your frequency, beloveds. Expand your fire. As this fire expands, from the higher holds of compassion and unconditional, the children of light upon the earth who have not forgotten, and the higher resonant field of the divine Adokadman, divine human, and the radiance of this fire that incorporates and engulfs the Azi Shalom, the higher peace, resident within the children of light. That the higher peace is ignited within their hearts and in their minds, unshakable, fearless, and purpose-driven. As you serve, you are served. Consciously now, begin to breathe more deeper. As the Azi Shalom frequency begins to move in and through, the sacred and holy in-breath and out-breath. The frequency of the Azi Shalom, the heavenly peace, moves in and through the breath, circulating throughout the physical body systems, the emotional body, and the mental body. Filling your physical lungs, all the organs of your body and body system, integrating in the frequency of the very cells of your body and the DNA, atomic and subatomic. This anointing and grace flows through, in, and around. And all those things that are of concern pass as a new layer of understanding, release, no longer becoming a frequency to disturb you. As the Azi Shalom takes residence in your field, as you hold a higher heart of compassion, unconditional love. It is the blessing and the grace of the Master. And we make note in our consciousness to remember this experience before we go to sleep. And as such, it will continue in a more profound and anchored way as you leave your body upon sleep. And remember to continue this great work. And so now the thought of the return comes. And as such, all the great radiant ones begin to draw in their electromagnetic field. And we know that we draw in ours as well. But the Azi Shalom, we feel that frequency remains with us, even as we are beginning to withdraw and the frequencies begin to move to its source once again. knowing that this collaboration, interaction, anchoring heaven and earth is available at all times. And so we begin to ready ourselves as much as we feel this peace sublime and divine. We know there is much to do. In the three-dimensional world, we move and have our beingness in. And so on the count of three, we will be prepared to be back, awake, anchored, and very grounded to our earth. 1, 2, take a very deep breath in, and 3, we are back, awake, and we are grounded.